Hey guys, it's me, Jake, from JakeMan21642. Today I've got a video for you of this 2019 Volvo XC60. This one is a all-new model for 2019. This is the T5 front-wheel drive. This one specifically is a momentum trim level. And this is actually a fairly basic XC60, but it's still very well equipped, especially for the money. And also, too, if you live in an area like we do here in Virginia, where you're not dealing with a lot of snow and you'd rather have that little extra bump in fuel economy, Volvo does now offer the front-wheel drive model of these. But as you can see, this one is finished off in my favorite color on these XC60s. This is the pine gray metallic exterior, which is just a beautiful color on the vehicle. And excuse this one being a little dusty around the edges from transport. This vehicle hasn't even been detailed yet, but I knew it would be gone fast, so I wanted to get a video. And also, too, excuse this white plastic up here. This does have the glossy black trim underneath, but we do usually leave these on until the vehicle is delivered, just to keep that protected. But outside, as you can see, this is a pretty standard XC60, but it still looks fantastic. These are your standard wheels for the 2019 model, and I really do like the way they look. As well as having the larger profile sidewall on these tires, it really does improve ride quality. But outside, as you can see, you do have your body-colored power folding mirrors, LED turn signal indicators. This one, of course, is equipped with bliss blind spot monitoring. Up top, you have the panoramic roof, your roof rails, body-colored door handles with intelligent entry built in, and your satin silver trim around the windows, tinted rear privacy glass, of course. Around the rear, your dual exhaust tips down below. And you can see on the back, all you have is your XC60 and then T5 badges, this one being a front-wheel drive model. Rear parking sensors, rear backup camera, and this one too, of course, does have the kick to open feature for your rear tailgate. Go ahead and close that. Fuel cap is on the passenger side. Just make sure the vehicle is unlocked and press to open. It is a capless filler system as well. And down below, this one, as I said, is riding on the standard wheels for the XC60. These are 18-inch wheels, and they look very good in my opinion. You do have rear disc brakes, and they are 235/60 R18s, so like I said, 18-inch wheels. Pirelli Scorpion Zero tires are the standard tires on the vehicle. And of course, being brand new, they're in great shape. Up front, you have your active bending LED headlights, LED fog lights, and then your Thor's Hammer LED daytime running lights. You can see too your headlight washers and front parking sensors. Go ahead and get in this one. It does include your standard new Volvo key fob with lock, unlock, and then trunk release, as well as panic. Trunk release, press and hold, and you can open it from the key, as well as bring it back down. Intelligent entry, as I mentioned, just have the key fob with you, come up, grab the door handle to unlock, and touch right here to lock. Mirrors will power fold in. Inside, this one does have the blonde leather interior, which this blonde interior too definitely seems to be the most popular interior choice on this vehicle. It looks fantastic. Volvo door sills, which do still have the original plastic on them. And to start, foot on the brake, and just turn right here. Go ahead and close the door. And just have the key fob inside of the vehicle, and you're good to go. And you will have to excuse, I apologize about the AC noise in the background, but it is a bit of a rough day to be out here filming. I just really wanted to get a video of this model because I know it won't be here for long. Coming to the window sticker, as I keep saying, this is a XC60 T5 front-wheel drive model, which is all new for 2019. On the window sticker itself, you can pause and read all of the standard features this one is equipped with. And then right here, this one is equipped with the premium package, which gives you keyless entry, your hands-free tailgate, bliss, traffic alert, park assist pilot, your auto-dimming mirrors, power retractable mirrors, home link, all of that right there. This one does have the multimedia package, which gives you the new for 2019 600-watt Harman Kardon audio system with 14 speakers, Synthesis Navigation Pro, and then the upgraded gauge cluster right there, which a majority of these you see will have. This one also does have the advanced package, which gives you the pilot assist, 360 camera, the LED headlights, fog lights, all of that. Of course, heated front seats and heated steering wheel, the leather seats, for a total price brand new of just over $50,000, which honestly for what you get is a fantastic deal. For here's your fuel economy, which will be up just a little bit on the front wheel drive model. As you can see, 22 city, 29 highway. Inside, this one does have the leather wrap steering wheel, of course, standard on all of these. It is the beautiful two-tone leather as well, with the lighter inside, darker outside, and the very nice stitching. Cruise control over here, different audio system controls and things like that on this side. This is also your distance for when you use the pilot assist and adaptive cruise control, which you can choose from right there. As I said, audio system and all of that on this side. On the door itself, all soft padded material up top. You have more padded material around here, and then your leather on the door, as well as around here. All 4 automatic windows, power locks, power mirrors. The power mirrors are power folding. Just press both buttons at the same time. Power locks, storage down below, and the storage is all nice and rubber lined inside, so things won't rattle around inside of it. This one, as I said, does have the new for 2019 Harman Kardon audio system, which you can see by the speaker grill on the door and in the middle. And I think this is a very nice happy medium between the $3,000 Bowers & Wilkins system and the bass system. It really does pack a punch, and it sounds fantastic. I think too, from this point on, a majority of these vehicles that you see will be equipped with this Harman Kardon system. This one also does have the heads-up display too. In the middle, you can see your gauges. They are digital, and you can choose between all kinds of different gauge modes. But you do have your speedometer, tachometer. This is just the standard gauge mode right now. You can bring your navigation, audio system, Bluetooth phone, all kinds of different things up in the center there, and all kinds of different controls, as well as warnings, things like that will show up top. Headlight controls are over here. They are automatic, and you have your front and rear fog lights. As I showed, the Harman Kardon audio system is right here. In the middle is your typical of all the newer Volvos Sensus display. You have your navigation all the way up at the top. Audio system right here. It is on the satellite radio with this on the screen right now. And then your Bluetooth phone will show here when you have one connected. This one also does have the factory screen protector on it at the moment. This display, all kinds of different controls. You do have your headrest fold, heads-up display adjustments, all kinds of things like that. This is one of the things I love. Press that. It'll drop both for your headrest for visibility. You can adjust the passenger seat from right here. Cruise control, collision avoidance, park in, park out, bring up your cameras, ESC sport mode on and off, everything you'd expect. Over here, AM, FM, Sirius XM, Bluetooth, all of that, driver performance. Your sound experience right here, where you can adjust everything for the audio system, your subwoofer, bass, treble, all of that, and then your different EQ settings between neutral, clear, warm, and custom. Surround sound, seat optimization, all of that. Going back to this display, this one of course does have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, different functions, apps, things like that that will come up when you have a Bluetooth phone connected. And I apologize if the screen is hard to see. Like I said, it does still have the factory screen protector on it. Up top you have your settings, owner's manual, profile. Settings, you can go through all kinds of different things. The owner's manual is one of my favorite parts of these vehicles, because when you bring it up, it will load on the screen, and this of course does come with just a traditional paper owner's manual. But this is a really cool feature once it actually does show up. You can go through, and if you're wondering about a specific part of the car, it will show the car on the display, and you can go through and choose the specific part that you are curious about and bring it up on the display. Very nice. Down here, hazards, defrost, your volume control, as well as different audio controls and things like that. Up front, storage, as well as right here is the shifter for your 8-speed automatic, manual mode, and then reverse. It does have your rear view camera, your lines, cross traffic alert, all of that, park assist, and one of the coolest features, of course, is the 360-degree view camera. Back here, your start-stop button, drive mode selector, where you can choose between Eco, Comfort, Dynamic, and Off-Road. parking brake, as well as your auto hold. Storage underneath of here. And this spot, while it won't charge the key, you can place the key here and the car will know that the key is in it, and it will stop the key from discharging any further. Storage up front, and then a 12-volt outlet. Storage inside of there. Back here, padded leather armrest in the center. Storage inside, 2 USB ports, and the one right here that is lined in white, that is the one to use if you want to use Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. But storage inside, it's all once again nice and lined, so things won't rattle around inside when you place them in there. The seats are very, very comfortable. I mean, it's a Volvo. They're exactly what you'd expect. They're high quality. You have the thigh extensions on the front as well. This one is equipped with. You can control that from right there. And of course, full power seating for the driver and passenger. They're very, very high quality, nice leather, and this blonde interior looks so good too. My favorite design accents. Up top, interior lighting controls, as well as your sunroof controls right here, and then your auto dimming rearview mirror, garage home link built into the bottom, IntelliSafe system, and then push that, and it will send the shade for your panoramic roof all the way back, which lets in a beautiful amount of natural light. And then you can obviously open it from right here, and it does have a wind deflector up front. But overall, this interior is a fantastic place to be, and like I said at the beginning of this video, this is actually a fairly basic model of the XC60, so you can see really how well they're equipped. I know I already have filmed, I believe, 2 inscriptions and an R design for my channel, so this will give you an idea of what a more standard one is like. Pop the hood. We'll make sure everything's unlocked. Inside the rear seat, I'm 6'2", and that front seat's where I would sit, so that'll give you an idea of rear seat space. Pop these headrests back up, but I'm very comfortable. It's the same nice high quality leather back here. You have your child seat anchors as well. But it's a very nice place to be. The door panel follows through with all the same materials, the padded leather, your padded materials up top, even the real metal door handles. Rear air vents built into the pillars for your passengers, which is a typical Volvo touch, but it's very, very nice. You have back seat pockets on each side, and then storage in the center. 12-volt outlet right there. Pull this down, and you do have an armrest with storage, and then 2 cup holders up front. And you can see one of the things I love about this Harman Kardon system is you actually have speakers built into the headliner. Interior lighting on the sides, and then there's attachments up top for different accessories and things like that from Volvo. Inside the trunk, as I showed, you do have the kick to open feature. You can release it from the key, or just walk up and press, and it will power release it. Inside, this one does include a cargo cover from the factory, which can retract all the way back like that, or be right here, and just move it up, and it stays on the tracks and will move up and out of the way. On the side, this one does include, since it has the blonde interior, your leather care wipes. You also do get a screen cleaner for the front. And this is just the key box for delivery. Storage on the side, power outlets. This one does include all of your carpeted floor mats. And then underneath all of that, you have your spare tire and everything else. And then this, you can take, typical of most European cars, and hang up top so you can access everything underneath of it. Also do have metal tie downs inside of the trunk and on the sides, and then right here is the release for your ski pass. Also, you can release the rear seats and just fold them flat from a press of the button by right here. And that'll give you an idea of trunk space with the back seat up versus with the back seat down. Up top are your buttons to close the trunk. This one you can press and the trunk will close. This one, say the vehicle's off, you've got all your stuff you need out of the trunk and you're going where you need to go. Press that one and it will close the trunk and lock the vehicle. Pop the back seat up. You can see it's nice and easy. You can do it with one hand still holding the camera. And also too, I forgot to show, but you can put the cargo cover back down on its tracks. Just like that, and it locks into place. Back seat, like I said, everything follows through on this side. Up front, you have a power passenger seat. Volvo door sills down here once again. Stepping in, right here is your glove box. This one does have your state inspection certificate, and then of course does include all the original owner's manuals. All of our new vehicles, we just take them out. One thing I do realize I forgot to show is your climate control system. Bring up right here, your fan speed, zones, everything else, AC and all that. Auto climate, and then you can touch right here the different fan speed you want. For the different zones, for the driver and passenger, that's how you adjust the temperature. Same goes for right here. And then you have your heated seats for the driver and passenger, as well as a heated steering wheel. And up front, you can see your active bending LED headlights, as well as your LED fog lights. And then under the hood, this one does have Volvo's standard 2-liter turbo 4-cylinder, this being a T5 model. And like I said, being a T5 front-wheel drive model, it's very nice too, because you will get that little extra bump in fuel economy. Everything's running fantastic, nice and solid. Of course, this being a brand new car. Let me close that. And we'll get back inside and cut this one off. Bring the automatic driver's side window back up. Cut it off from right here. Move the key. And as always, this XC60 is for sale at Volvo of Richmond here in Richmond, Virginia. If you are interested in this vehicle, please let Volvo of Richmond know you saw this video. Thanks for watching.